Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about crypto, Bitcoin, altcoins, the stock market and so much more. I'm going to show you what could be happening in the next few days with BTC and also altcoins. So give me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We post one video about crypto trading every single day. And this video is brought to you by our partner, the best non-KYC exchange, Bluefin, guys. There is a discount code to get discounts on trading fees on my page, link in the description. Come and sign up, guys. We have so many promotion coming in, so one of the best. I love Bluefin. You should join as well. Right now, guys, Bitcoin is sitting at $94,500. Yesterday we dropped as anticipated. I've been saying for I don't know for such a long time that we were going down because of a potential sell-off before the main event coming on Wednesday, the FOMC meeting, where the Fed is going to decide whether they're going to cut interest rates and blah, blah, blah. And I said before that in general, institution might sell off in anticipation of that event. But what could be happening in the next, I would say, 1 to 2 days? Not to mention, guys, that yesterday we were ready to go and basically start to get into like a long position, and I can show you as well. I mean, of course, guys, our VIP members, while I was asleep, they're making these insane results. The best community you can get into, guys. If you haven't done so, you really want to elevate your trading game, not only trading calls, but much more than that, education. Talk to so many professional trader guys. The way to go is to come on the VIP group. I mean, results is talk for themselves. Look at this. Every day, guys, every single day, we're not missing not even a trade. Yesterday, very unlucky with my trader. I was going long on Solana in between 139 to 140. Solana went to 142 and then just went up like crazy. So I missed that trade. But right now I'm short in Tau. So let's see how is it going to go. But guys, come on the VIP, link in the description, all the trading results from here. One of the best community you're going to get into. You don't want to find anything better than this, unless you want to go into other groups where they show you the results and then they don't perform. But anyway, let's go back into BTC. That's the situation, guys. At the moment on the daily chart, is Bitcoin going to continue higher or are we going to see more downside to come? So what I'm actually observing at the moment is two different lines of support. The first line of support, which I could be thinking Bitcoin to fall into, is going to be around, first of all, $92,500, and the next one is going to be at $89,000. One of the reasons why I started to think we should be seeing a more pronounced correction, maybe going down again to maybe $91,000 to $92,000, is for some factors. Number one, we broke this line over here on the RSI, which I don't like. Second of all, I can see a bearish crossover on the RSI on the daily chart. In general, this doesn't look very, very good. And on top of that, I want to show you what's happening right now inside the candle, because lots of people don't really realize, they don't even know how to utilize volume footprint, order flow, and all of that. So you can see that right now, guys, although BTC is showing like a little bit of green candles and all of that, you can see that there is lots of negative delta coming in right now. But there is still like strong positive delta, for example, like here where we saw a 570 positive delta. But at the latest candles, you can see that although we had a green one as well, now sellers are more in control. And this doesn't mean that we're going to go and drop from here to $91,000, but it means to be careful. To be careful because we could be seeing more sell-off to come. I'm going to go back into our candles and I'm going to show you what it could be the most potential scenario. So looking at this, if Bitcoin is going to be able to go back to this area, some people might argue that this is like is a support from this area. So I saw like, even on Twitter, people dropping like a line of support in this area, and they are not wrong. We could be seeing 100% another pump to the upside. But at the same time, what you have to be careful, you have to monitor. If we're going to break $93,800, then it's going to be very likely we're going to go down to this area. And then again here, if we're going to have a rebound and then a rejection, it could be another drop down to 90,000. However, if you're going to be able to go and close, let's say, above 95,000 to 95,300, then there is a chance we could be seeing another pump, we can call it like a fake scam pump, maybe doing this again up to $96,000 to $97,000, and then probably we're going to see another drop from here. So Basically, the reason why I'm a little bit at the moment undecided about this current Bitcoin scenario is the fact that if you look at, for example, at the liquidation heat map, you can see that lots of liquidation right now are sitting around $98,000, where you have also down in $90,000 to $92,000. That's a suggestion I'm going to give you as a trader, and it's not financial advice. It's pure on trading experience. When you are in this situation, and my VIP members know this very, very well, when you are in this situation where you go liquidation down at 90K and up to 100K, entering a trade right now is basically tossing a coin, okay? Because you don't have right now a directional preference. So Bitcoin could be going up like this and destroy all of the shorts, and then probably from this point go down again, or it could go down to $92,000 and then pump up again. So basically, by being here and you want to open a long or a short, I'm sorry, but you're just gambling right now. But at the same time, if we're going to be able to go, as I said before, close above this area, close above, let's say, $95,000, is more likely we're going to go to 97 to 98,000. But if it's going to get a rejection from here, and then it's going to continue to go lower, it's going to be more likely we're going to see probably drop down to this level around 92,000, and then like a more pronounced pump. That's what you got to do in this game, guys. You can't just go and randomly going long or short because your favorite influencer told you that. You have to be smart about it. But that's what I can see with BTC. Those are the areas where I'm interested. As I told you before, I'm interested in, for example, if I want to go longer, short, sorry, I will probably be interested in around this box here. If I want to go long, I probably will be thinking of something like around here. And again, guys, with the VIP, we discuss all the levels, Bitcoin analysis, everything is written here. So that's what I think with BTC, what could be happening is going to be this. But again, according to what I can see, to my opinion, is that this current pump, I think, is coming to an end. I probably could be seeing like a final stretch, probably up to here, but then we should be seeing like more like downside to come around $90,000 to $91,000. And don't tell me after when we're going to go there that I didn't warn you. Okay, so very, very important. Next one, guys, Ethereum. Ethereum. Let's see the situation right now with ETH. Very simple. Ethereum doesn't really make me happy, I must say. So we got two areas where I'm interested right now. Keep it very, very simple. First area is basically at the top of this potential, bear flag, we can call it, or upward channel within a downward channel. So if I see ETH probably to go to this area, I will be considering probably like a short position. But if you're going to break this area here around 1,730, it's quite likely we're going to see another drop around this area to then, of course, maybe form like a W, like a V shape pattern. So again, but ETH is not telling us much. Like very destroy coin, downtrend. Still, we need lots of work to do to go higher. Next one, guys, Solana as well. Solana looks a little bit better. As I told you before, it was about to form a potential inverted head and shoulder, which looks like is about to form. And what we're going to be see from here with Solana is that if we're going to go into this inverted head and shoulder, is this now the right shoulder formation of an inverted head and shoulder? So we're going to see this, we're going to see this, and then it's going to be this, or is this right shoulder is going to come a little bit lower? Because remember, if BTC is going to start to drop down to 90,000 to 91,000, then you could be expecting Solana as well to go down a little bit further. So what I want to see is, of course, if we're going to break this area, we're going to break the 200-day moving average, and I can see Solana to explode and to go way, way higher. Target is around 220. But if BTC decides to go and drop again a little bit, then I could be see something more like this, like with a more pronounced right shoulder, which will be making sense. And then from there, we're going to see the pump coming. That's what I can see. Now, something else to be, I would say, a little bit, I'm not going to say, I would like to say the word bearish, but short-term cautious, is the fact as well of the DXY, guys. DXY, again, dollar currency index. Remember, DXY in general has a direct in inverse correlation with risk assets, for example, like Bitcoin, like crypto, and at the moment is showing some signs of reversal. What it could be doing right now, it could be forming a potential bear flag or an inverted head and shoulder. We could be seeing maybe something like this to go higher around this point. And if this happens, it's going to go to, let's say, 103 to 104. Then, of course, could signify some pressure into the BTC, into the crypto market, as well into the stock market. So what we're going to be seeing from here is going to be a potential pump up to this area, then a drop again, something like that. And of course, when this happens, it could be also in line with the Fed potentially cutting interest rates. We don't know that. But of course, it's going to be very positive for crypto, and we should be seeing Bitcoin relative to the US dollar to go way, way higher. Next one, I want to show you guys altcoin season. You can see our favorite altcoins, what's happening right now, why the altcoins haven't exploded yet. I'm going to show you why, but we can see the potential left shoulder formation, head, and a potential right shoulder formation that if this is going to play out, as I showed you yesterday, we could be seeing a big pump coming to the upside. And I'm actually thinking right now with the VIP group, which I will discuss it with them, if we're going to get this right shoulder, is going to be a good time to get in with, of course, altcoins, even like in spot to then take advantage of this movement over here. But again, guys, as I said before, we need to see what the Fed is going to say and is going to do. Remember, those guys are bastards and they want to tank the market. And it's a reality. So unfortunately, that's the way it is. They're not your friends. They want to really push everything down. So be very, very careful when it comes to this, because the thing is, what I could be expecting, according to me, is going to be a retest, let's say, like that, down to this area. But then, if you're going to see bad news where the Fed is not going to cut rates and they're going to say the economy is strong, we're not going to cut any interest rates, then we could maybe see something even further. But again, I think we are very, very close at this point here to a very strong reversal. So if it's either is going to be this or it's going to be this, I reckon we're going to see a big reversal to come. So very excited. I got my cash ready in case this is going to happen. So we will see. Also, another argument supporting all season is this one over here of the Bitcoin dominance. We can see that at the moment, guys, I mean, BTCD is going like parabolic. And this makes me very, very happy because once this is going to break down, which is not breaking down at all right now, altcoins are going to go absolutely ballistic. And of course, I saw on the internet people talking about we're not going to see any alt season. It's over. All the real story. To be honest, I like to go more with history, and history suggesting that we're going to break down from here. So even if you're going to see something like this, where we're going to see a pump up to like say 70%, in between 67% to 70%, and then a drop even down to this area 54%, guys, altcoins are going to do very, very well. Even, for example, what I like to see sometimes is the pair with ETC, Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see the pair right now. I actually did this chart. I don't remember where I drew it, but it looks like the BTC and with Ethereum, if we're going to see, let's say, a provisional alt season where altcoins are going to pump, then I could be seeing us with Ethereum to reach around 0.042 or 0.04. Let's put it this way. And the thing is, if you're going to get 0.04, think about this. If Bitcoin is going to go, let's say, to 120K, okay, 120K, and we're going to get it 0.04, then what we should be seeing from here is going to be potentially Ethereum going in between $5,000 to $6,000. And if Ethereum is going to go to $5,000 to $6,000, then altcoins all into the Ethereum blockchain are also going to perform very well. For example, like one of them, I'm going to reveal to you one of my favorite one, Avalanche. Avalanche, just going to put it this way, Avalanche, AVAX USDT. Here we go. AVAX, for example, in my opinion, is going to be one of the coins which is going to go and really do one of the best performance, only because, with the Ethereum blockchain right now hasn't been performing well. Usually what you have to do from here, if you want to calculate more long term, is to utilize the log scale. Log scale offers you like a better, I would say, a better idea. And you can see that Avalanche is going into like a compressive stage. And in my opinion, of course, whenever you utilize this compressive stage, I'm not expecting like some people that we're going to see, for example, taking the this point here to this point here and just bring it to this point. I'm not expecting Solana Avalanche to go to to $2,000. Of course, that's a little bit crazy. It might happen. I'm saying that, but at the same time, what I would like to see from here is that looking at the chart, if you're going to be able to go and break this area around $43, then there is a very high chance that what we could be seeing is going to be a retracement up to this area of Fibonacci for Avalanche, which at the moment is sitting around in between 98 to 123. And let me be honest, if you're gonna go to this point, I have lots of Avalanche, I have lots of AVAX, and if you're gonna go to this point here, and it's gonna go in between 90 to 120, guys, we are only at 20 right now, so it could be a 5 or 6x. So many altcoins are looking at this right now, and I really believe that once you're gonna see this dominance dropping, we're going to be seeing good things coming. Now, something which is making me a little bit concerned as well, finishing today talking about the stock market and everything, other assets. One of them is gold. I was looking at gold right now, and gold is basically on a rampage. That's not good, to be honest, because whenever there is a problem, whenever there is uncertainty where maybe the Fed doesn't cut rates or there's going to say some bullshit, people tend to pile in into gold. And right now, gold is just rising like there is no tomorrow, and it's not making me very happy, to be honest, because it is going to continue to go higher. It's going to suck liquidity out from other assets like stock market and also risk assets, and we could be seeing BTC then to go and correct a little bit more. Another one, of course, which I want to show you, very important, is the the S&P 500. Sorry, first of all, the US 10-year Treasury yield as well. The Treasury yield, the 10 years, is actually ramping up higher right now. So what I really wanted to see for the Fed to cut interest rates would have been this 10-year Treasury yield to go and to continue lower to this point. But right now, it's holding up very, very well. So I don't like this if it's going to continue to go higher, because it is going to stay at this level around 4.3 to 4.5. Then, of course, it's not going to be good for stocks and crypto, as the Fed will not cut rates. So very important for this one to drop as soon as we can. And the last one I want to show you guys, the S&P 500. As I was telling you yesterday before, we could have seen a potential rejection from this point of support. Right now, it's not doing badly. Let's put it this way, not doing badly, but at the same time, it will be healthy to see this kind of scenario. So even like looking at the previous level of this breakout, what I would say that before the S&P is going to continue higher, what I could be seeing, depending on what the Fed is going to say, they might do like a scam pump and then push the price a little bit higher, then I have a retracement down to here, or even as low as this point here, the 0.5 Fibonacci 5,300, and then it's going to continue higher like that. That's probably would be my ideal scenario to then form like a potential ascending channel. So I'm going to show you again. If we're going to go from here, connect this point, then we're going to go and connect the 0.5 Fibonacci $5,300. Then what we could be seeing could be something like this, and then something like this, where it's going to be a potential channel. Sorry, a little bit more down this way, like that. That's what I could be seeing. Drop down to here, like that, and then another impulse to the upside to like a new all-time high. I guess we had to wait and see what's going to be happening, but this retracement is going to be very good for us, to load up on crypto, to load up on stocks, on altcoins, or whatever you want to load. Alrighty, guys, I think that's about it for today. I really hope this video helped you to understand what you have to do or what you don't have to do in these kind of markets. This is becoming a very difficult game. And as I was explaining today to my members, right now, if you're not in a group where you're not educating yourself, you're not understanding what to do, you're gonna get slaughtered. And think about this as a long-term strategy. Don't think crypto trading as like something to gamble that you're gonna get rich in 6 months. Think about something that is gonna stay with you forever. You're gonna learn throughout the years, and is gonna make you a profitable trader. But otherwise, I really wish you an amazing day, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video. Take care and see you soon.